Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Niv Light. This is a deck that I like to play in Pioneer a lot. Pioneer is a format that mainly is played on Magic Online and it comes from 2012. Although the power of the new cards is so strong that the deck in Pioneer is basically similar to this. It just has like Sylvan Carotid over Lotus Cobra, and there's Ring to Light somewhere. So this deck is called Niv No Light because of the lack of Ring to Light. The deck wants to cast this card, Niv Mizzet Reborn. It costs 5 colors, and it's a 6/6 that usually draws from 2 to 3 cards. It draws a card that costs white and green, black and white, green and black, and etc. from the top 20 to the top 10 cards. It's much easier to just see what it does from practice than just reading the card and understanding. The first time I read it, I didn't understand it. Then when I played with it on Magic Online, it was all of a sudden clear. There's Omnath. This is a new card that in this deck gets used very well, as you can just play Niv Mizzet with the second trigger from the landfall. And the way you put the second land into play is with Uro, Titans of Nature's Wrath, Growth Spiral, and of course Fable Passage. That's his so the deck is basically a 5-color deck, pretty like full 5 colors. There's Lotus Cobra that helps fix, but the mana base is pretty good. The mana base is basically the same than the one in Pioneer. It doesn't change a card. I guess like in Pioneer there's mana confluence, but there's not that much need of that in this deck. So yeah, Triomes work great with check lands, who work great with shock land. Basic lands are for Fable Passage. Yeah, so this is my list. I'm not so sure this deck is competitive and everything, you know, but I'm gonna play this deck in best of 3 and we'll see what we do. Okay, perfect hand. I mean, it's lacking white mana, but hopefully we'll get it at some point. Unfortunately, it's on the draw. It's like a really one thing I'm gonna play every time. So Zagoth Ryom is not able to cast Defeating Clarion at any point, so we have to play Steam Vents next turn. Okay, my opponent's played a Lotus Cobra. Speaking of which, there is a Lotus Cobra as well. Now, though, I think I'm going to go with Steam Vents. Because if my opponent kills Lotus Cobra and I draw Plains, I definitely want to go with Defeating Clarion. Whereas if you do Island here to play this Lotus Cobra, I won't be able to play Defeating Clarion if they kill my Cobra and I draw Plains. So it is important that you sequence your land drop in a way where you're able to cast cards not only in your hand but also in your deck. Sometimes you just have to think about, what if I draw like, I don't know, a Thought Erasure. You know, you can't play, I don't know, a land that doesn't produce blue and black. What do you think about the Walking Dead Secret Lair? I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less, really. You just, you know, I really could not care less about that. Okay, that's the Plains, but I don't think I care about Clarion here. Unfortunately, I can't cast the Niv Mizzet Reborn. But what I can do is playing a land, having green mana. Anyone know what you did? That you, Robert, you speaking in the modern event? It was a 76 people tournament. It wasn't that big of a deal. I went 5-2 and finished in 12th place. I'm going to guess Uro here. The Titans of Nature's Wrath. Which, thanks to Cobra, I'm going to get so much mana here. Okay, so I can put this into play, shock, get white mana, and play Oath of Gaia. The only thing that the Secret Lair thing showed to me is how much I hate people on the internet. I already knew that I hated people on the internet as a whole, but after seeing that thing, it's just even more. That's like the only thing. That's the only thing that made me learn. Alright, so my turn was amazing here. And yeah, Lotus Cobra definitely powerful. Now next turn, I can go Niv Mizzet the Wellspring. Sorry, the Wellspring, Niv Mizzet Reborn. That was just the Wellspring thing right on it. Okay, so they go Cobra, Fable Passage, ai ai ai. So they have access to 3, 4, 4 mana. E-Spark. The thing is that in this format, Wanderer's Reclamation is banned. So I don't think... Oh yeah, they have so much money, I forgot about Omnath. No, that's true, they have Omnath. Oh no, it's Genesis Ultimatum already? Oh, trying to escape it. Okay. Okay, they got goal loss. Oh no. That's funny. That's funny. I'm probably just physically playing a standard deck again, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they haven't played a card that isn't in standard right now. I guess goal loss. Hello, Dr. Goldhead. I mean, same for us though, right? Oh, no, I guess I played Oath of Kai and Uro that are banned in standard. Okay, that's fun. This is turn 4. This is turn 4, chat. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's unfortunately Magic the Gathering on Arena. It's like this. There are many ways to play Magic the Gathering, though. I hope that I bring lots of those in with my approach to Magic. You can play Magic the Gathering online, the MTGO client. You can play with your friends. If you can't play against them in person, you can play them on camera. And you can play Draft. Yeah, but... For example, I've loved to play Modern lately. I really loved. Modern Legacy and, of course, Vintage Cube have been, like, the way I enjoy Magic so much. Is it useful, the Euroban in Standard? It is useful, of course. It is useful. It made so that control decks can have a game against those combo decks. But, of course, that my opponent's playing doesn't care about Uro the most. Like, they do have Uro right now. Alright, I will say good game. Unfortunately, Niv Mizzet isn't good enough here. If Mizzet turn 4, it's not good enough. Unfortunately, I'm on the draw, so that will make so it's over. Okay, now what do we want to do? So Grafdigger's Cage doesn't stop. I mean, it does treat your cards can't enter the battlefield. No, this doesn't stop the ultimatum. But okay, so maybe I can cut Clarion. Maybe I can cut Clarions. Like this. So yeah, the Bonner format got so much change with the Zendikar. There are so many. There's so many different cards from Zendikar. 2 to 4 years. 4 months. 4 months. Yeah, I guess 4 years. One day, Jeffrey Joris. Oh, one day, Jeffrey Joris. Maybe you'll be here 4 years. Who knows? Meanwhile, thank you for the 4 months, my friend. Okay, this end doesn't have blue, but again, you kind of keep those and let's see what's up. Can you choose this trophy again? Only when I win. If you're a subscriber, Zarfield, you can see the trophy anytime you want. And if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. No Esper today. Yeah, no Esper today. I tend to change deck every time. Okay, this is blue mana, so I'm happy to play it. Yeah, Standard hasn't been the most fun format ever, although I like to play new formats of Magic. Usually what happens is that I enjoy very much playing a new format. Anytime a new format comes out, I enjoy playing that format a lot. So Standard for me, it's often like that, where it's fun because it's something new unexplored, and I enjoy that a lot. I enjoy to play unexplored new formats. And Standard gives me a lot that one. Whereas like Modern Legacy often are just kind of the same, kind of repetitive. So I'm not a big fan of those. But lately, so for example, Modern, I am enjoying it a lot because it's so much. It's so much. It's very, very fun because it's new. Like Zendikar really made it like a new format, so I'm enjoying it a lot. But maybe in like a month span, I will be annoyed. Sorry, I will be bored and it will change. Whereas Standard has like this new element every time, and I enjoy that. That's why I. Okay, it's time to go off with Omnath. I love to go off with Omnath. So let's begin with the Fable Passage thing. Yeah, the rotation I think is the most fun part. Every time there's a new format I enjoy, like draft, for example. I love drafting the first days. Okay, so first thing first, you sacrifice a creature. And then how much mana do I have? I have 7 mana, so I can cast the Growth Spiral first. And deal my opponent damage. 4 damage. Ooh, I drew Nevermizar Reborn. That's great, right? Black, white, Teamer. Okay. I do have Thoughtseize in my deck. Unfortunately, I don't have any black mana. I think I'm going to play Nevermizar here. So Nero. Rosso, verde, blue, bianco. I'm just gonna play this into play tapped. Opponent deals 4 damage to my opponent, and then I'm playing Nevermizar Reborn. And Nevermizar Reborn, oh wow, this wasn't great. Yeah, we didn't reveal much, just this guy. Okay, I mean, I got a 4/4. You're not a fan of plus rotation standard? Then if you're not a fan of plus rotation standard, you should definitely not play that format. Because that's the only time when it's fun. Like, it's literally like, then it kind of becomes boring. Alright. Okay, Ur is a great draw here, because thanks to Omnath, I can get 4 mana. So that's 4/8. So I can cast Crazes for 6, and then Sbarra Sbarra. Ah no, aspetta un attimo, chat. I have to make 2 extra land drop. Alright. E allora, let's play this guy. Grabs me a Plains. I haven't made a land drop yet. And I'm playing... I can also play Crazes for 3. Do I want to play Crazes for 3? Yes or no? Alright, so I can bring back Uro, so I guess no, I just play Uro now, whatever. Yeah. If I hit a land, I also shock my opponent for 4. And, yeah, they go to 1, e poi dopo puzza di morto. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Okay, now, someone suggested Dovin's Veto. It does make sense because they play lots of spells, and I want to draw. I'm not sure if Dovin's Veto is better than Thoughtseize, but it might be, so I'm gonna bring that in. I do want to keep Oath of Kaya, because that's an answer to Lotus Cobra, even though 1 turn later could be too late. You've seen in game 1 where my opponent was on the play went Lotus Omnath and I lost. Are you play a Mythic Championship? Alright guys, unfortunately the branding of Magic, it's kinda weird, and they decide to not keep a single of the same word of the same deck. Mythic Championship was a thing of the past, now Mythic Championship are no longer a thing. They are called now Set Championships, and as a part of the MPL, I'm qualified to the Set Championship. The thing that they made up this weekend is called Seasons Grand Final, which is a name to say that it's a top 32 event for those of you who did well in the Mythic Invitational and in the Pro Tours Finals. I know it sounds crazy. It's so complicated, and Wizards of the Coast is not great at branding, but what can I say? Anyway, I am not qualified to play in this weekend event. I will be instead commentating on an event called Channel Fireball Clash, and if you want to watch Mango09 talking about Magic the Gathering and trying to have fun, you can watch me commentating that event. It will be cool to have your company, as I will be doing that thing, and it will be great to have chat to interact with. Okay. Speaking of real Magic and not those little branding things where they give a different name to every time. What am I doing here? I can't take Omnath. Take you Dadus SC. E tu, che cosa faccio adesso? Alright, so if they go land with the Explorer, they can cast Escape the Wilds and then lose the game. But I think that I just have to discard his Omnath. Because now or later, I'll be losing to that. I love to just go Tidal Rage or a Milling Euro. That's just one of my favorite play. Alright, Lotus Pepega. Do they have a land? Don't have a land. Che coglioni. Alright, it's tapped at least. It's tapped at least, chat. They can play Explorer, but thank God I can't play Escape the Wild. Okay, they don't have a land. That's good. Now, I have to kill this Cobra here. Vinco mai, chat. Non vinco mai. Alright, pay to life. Cobra, kill. Sorry, Omna, Oath of Kaya, kill a Cobra. And now, opponente, do not draw land. Do not draw land. Do not draw land. No! I don't even have red mana, but I can still cast Escape the Wild. And I lose the game. I lose the game because my opponent played Escape the Wilds. Wilds. Mawa Dib 222. Did you know that at the Modern event, I twice lost to Neobrand with Meddling Mage in play? Just because in game 1, I lost the die roll, and my opponent won on turn 2, and in game 2, they killed me on turn 1. So winning the die roll in Magic as a whole is not just a thing in Historic or whatever. It's just in Magic as a whole. If you want to be successful at Magic, you need to start winning the die roll. If you ask me, how did it go, Mango? Unfortunately, I lost the die roll. Okay, Gabriel _S. Amazing hand. What a beautiness. I can go Rogarin Triumph, Swamp, Thought, or Azure. Mango is back, Jawadi, indeed. Indeed. Oh, Tago Triumph. I love this art. And if you ask me, then Mango, why don't you buy it? Because I don't spend money on digital Magic. I'm sorry, hashtag not sponsored. Okay, they're playing Sultai. Salty Sultai. They'll play the Salty Sultai. I'm discarding Thoughtseize. You can't see my hand. Attenzione però. Yeah, I discarded that, sure. You like Historic format as a whole? I mean, Historic is historic. It's fine. Let's continue Thoughtseizing my opponent. I'll probably get rid of this Dimeful Stroke. And I keep on graveyarding land. Porca puttana, I just realized, chat, I play Swamp. No! I can't play Omnath next turn because I have a Swamp in play. No! Pippins! No! I have all these colors, but still I can't cast Omnath anyway because there's Swamp. Alright, I guess I'll play Braiding Pool and Fast. There's no way I could have cast that Thought Erasure on turn 2. Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, it's fine. I'm not complaining. It's just, that's fun. Alright, let's see. Plains, black, red, blue, and then I play this. And that's green. And there is Niv Mizzet Reborn. Boom. Alright. Free combination of cards. Yeah, I'd love to draw these things. And they have 7 cards in end. That is your turn. But I can go Nisa here, but Nisa dies to my 6/6 flyer. First Niv of the day, no second. The first Niv was actually pretty bad. Boom! Head explosion. Niv Mizzet Reborn too strong. Alright, Salty Sultai. How do we celebrate against that? Nisa Shadow of Bows will come on in. Probably Clothis as well. I love a good old Clothis. Defeating Clarion comes out again, since I'm playing against all these, like, slow decks. It's either... I guess Thoughts is alright. Or maybe... Nah, you know what? I'll put in Dovin Speto. Okay, I'll cut. What do we cut? What do we cut? This one, what does it kill? That doesn't kill anything, right? I just keep on one just in case. Thank you, Genesis. The first Niv, I think, got us just that 4/4. Single Clarion versus Nissan Lands. That's a good point. That is a good point. I decided that it wasn't worth it. Oh, there it is. Look at the perfect hand here. Double Rootbound Crag and Nidovin's Veto. The classic. One of the most typical combination of cards of the Magic the Gathering game. Okay. Here I have Lotus Cobra on turn 2 with this Rootbound Crag. Let's see if they kill it. Ooh, look at that! Look at my 4/4. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents, cast spells, or activate abilities. I still have never used this card's ability in a normal game, but I'll be interested in. I thought Nisa was bad, question mark. I mean, there's not just like a definition, oh, the card is bad, the card is good, and then you don't play that card anymore. You have to try things. You have to try things. Do you try things? Okay, now I can't cast a single card, so what I can do is just playing this Rootbound Crag and get back Giganta. Is that a play that I can make? Yeah, probably. As long as I don't go to discard, it's okay. There's Anissa, who shakes the world. And I think if previous game was I played a 5-drop and my opponent conceded, I think it's gonna be this one. I wish I had a blue mana. Cast my Dovin's Peto, but I didn't. Okay, so here I can go. Plane. Sorry, island. And then I can cast this weird 4/4. And I pick up 2 lands and go into discard. One of the least liked phase of Magic the Gathering. Why don't I play Nicol Bolas? Because that's not very synergistic with Niv-Mizzet Reborn, and I like Omnath much better than Nicol Bolas. Look, my hand is just full of pretty weak Magic the Gathering cards. What are the weakest Magic the Gathering cards that you see in this hand? It's probably among Thought Rager, Dovin's Veto, Boba Bad Eye is just kind of the same at this point. Wow, Field of Ruin my opponent has. Why do you have Field of Ruin in your deck? I kinda wish they just cast an unbeatable card so I can concede this game. I believe that Omnath is better than because remember that Niv-Mizzet Reborn doesn't take 3 or 4 colors card. It only takes 2 color card. Okay, it's strange, but it is how it's written. Wow, look at that powerful play. Look at that powerful play. They are killing my land. Why does this card never work? Players can't pay life or sacrifice null and permanent. Every time I read this card, it just, and you think it might work, it just never works. Yes, I can put for my hand. It can, but yeah, come on. Oh, it's good against cat decks. Yeah, that's what I heard. You know what's good against? It's good against 3/3s. That's what it's good against. Okay, let's play our Shadow of Bows here. Yeah, I'm gonna just play a Shadow of Bows. Ooh, it resolved. A Pensate. Trigger. Oh, am I putting? Oh, look at that! I'm putting the Niv-Mizzet into play, chat. And my opponent can't counter this. If they had like Essence Scatter or such, they can't counter this. Woo! Is this magic? Is this magic, chat? From 9 carte in mano currently. 9 cards in hand. It's very many cards in hand. Show and tell, ladies and gentlemen. Show and tell. Oh, that's a 5/5? Oh, mine is an 8/8. Oops. Whoopsies. Alright, what am I discarding? Probably a land, because I want to keep all my spells. Oh, Mami Calzo. Dire Forest. Oh, that seems like a number. What does that mean? Doesn't die to Heartless Act. Nice. Uncounterable as long as your opponent doesn't counter. Yeah, I mean they had they only have Essence Scatter. Okay, opponent's floating lots of mana. What's this going to be? Is this a big flyer? It looks like a 9/9 Crazies to me. Yeah, I discarded 3 cards this game. 3 cards I discarded. Poor Giganta just got back from the Exile Zone to her hand just to be discarded later. Such a weird feeling to see Fable Passage come into play and not trigger anything. Alright, so let's begin with Angrath Ramp. Attenzione. Attenzione. Alright, I'm just gonna go. No, aspetta. Thought Erasure. Okay, let's go Thought Erasure first. See. Thought Erasure first. Oh, mica so se ne giusto. Porca boia. Alright, so Blushy Thirst can get rid of the... Porca boia, chat. Porca boia. I lose. Pepengu loses. I can't do it all. I can't go Angrath Rampage on this discard, because they have like 2 cards. Come on. Va bene, I concede. This is the Thought is into concession. It was close, but I'm going to give up the game. You're shocked that you don't play a Census Trophy? Exclamation mark? Wow, that's a lot of shocking. You're shocked and exclamation mark. That's a combination of powerful feelings. Unfortunately, a Census Trophy is a pretty bad card in Magic the Gathering game. Because it gives the opponent a land. Giving the opponent a land is one of the worst feeling in the Magic the Gathering. Doctor Golded with the 17th sub. Or gifted sub to Prep Coin. Alright, I wasn't really understanding what's going on. I'm gonna submit this deck. Yeah, 17 subs. Thank you so much, Dr. Golded. Let's go, Gabriel. I'm on the play now. You can't escape my Escape the Wild. Can I? You're shocked that you give the sub? Exclamation mark? Alright, that's a keep. Chad, why am I not playing Escape the Wilds? Like, honestly speaking. What's the answer on why I'm not playing Escape the Wild? Alright, in order to play this Thought Erasure, I have to go Ragran Triome and Overgrown Tomb. Path to Exile's bad? Oh, it's much different than a Census Trophy. You can probably understand why. 1 costs 2 life. And gives the land to play tapped. Allora. What am I discarding here? My opponent has a double blue for Narset. I can discard 1 Narset and leave up mana next turn for Duvin's Veto rather than playing Uro. Is that a play that I can think of? I think so, yeah. Oh, top. Top. Actually, next turn I cannot leave up mana for Duvin's Veto, but whatever, I'll ignore it. You have Sex in Modern. Okay. I love that my viewers have success in something. Alright. Opponent will do their thing while we just ramp up mana. Ramp up mana. Ooh, Extinction Event. Lotus Cobra. Allora. I can go Lotus Cobra Omnath. My opponent can go Extinction Event, kill them all, so that's not a great play. But what I can do is probably just Lotus Cobra, Angrath Rampage on the Narset. Yeah, alright. So let's do that. Magic Arena, don't tap like a porca merda di cane. Always watch out for the Magic Arena tapping, chat. Allora, un attimino. So, what I do is... Lotus Cobra... Yeah, that's fine. Lotus Cobra, Angrath Rampage, top land your turn. Sacrifice a Planeswalker. Target you. And then I'll float 1 mana. I'll add white. Because white is the best color in Magic. Okay, opponent plays Uro. I want to draw Niv-Mizzet. Niv-Mizzet, where are you? Niv-Mizzet, where are you? Niv-Mizzet. Oh, Bazooka Bog. Oh no, my Uro. Puttana chat. Allora, let's. Okay, so I need to leave up mana for doing Zveto. So let's play Forest. Got blue mana, because I don't want to tap that. Blue, bianco, verde, rosso. Then do I have white and blue? I do. That's the locus of creation. I didn't see blue, white. Okay, attenzione. I played land already. What am I talking about? E allora dos daño. You can go. Hopefully opponent do not cast Crisis for 4. Oh, che merda Omnath, cazzo. Omnath wasn't great. Omnath was not very good in this game. If it was Nicol Bolas the Ravager, it would have been much better. Draw. Montagna. Ai ai ai. Allora. Let's cycle. Ai ai ai. Game for precious life. Very precious life. If you're asking me how precious they are, they're very precious. I would treat this life as my baby. Bam, bam. You're on 15, have nothing. Actually, I do have something. I have a Colossopede in hand. Don't sleep on Giganta, 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 Giganta. Giganta, 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 Giganta. You would have played an 8 mana 5/5 this turn. I was hoping to draw Magic the Gathering cards with this Triome. What if I draw Niv Miserable and I can win the game? Right? Okay, they just killed my... But this Bazooka Bog was so annoying. I would have brought back Ura this turn. The opponent. I hate you. I really hate you, opponent, with this Bazooka Bog. Who even plays Bazooka Bog? Ma porca puttana. Alright. Good card. That's an awful card. That's an awful card, and I will give up. It's been a pleasure, Gabriel_S, to play Magic with you, but unfortunately, you exiled my Ura and I lost the game. Okay, but at least we don't lose any rank, because I'm always losing. So yo, it's like when you gamble with fake money, you don't really lose even if you lose. It's basically the same thing we're doing here. Play first. Ooh, play first. This deck has so much red green mana. It feels like I'm playing Gruul. Why does this deck have so much red green mana? Ooh, make out salt. Let's keep. Invest the wild card. Bizarro Navarro. Maybe you aren't very familiar with the English language. Investing means that you spend money and then you might get even more afterwards. The Magic Arena system works that you take your wild cards and you put them inside a thing that is called fun. And if you have fun, you get something out of your wild card. If you don't have fun, you get nothing. You get actual factual nothing. So that's not called investing. That's just, do I spend my wild cards? Yeah, yes, you can spend your wild cards. If you accept winning almost every match, it's a good place to be. I'll get blue mana. Hello, Eli. Why didn't you tell me I could say ciao instead of buongiorno? Okay, the difference between ciao and buongiorno are that ciao, it's more friendly, and you can say that anytime. Anytime you can say ciao, and it's gonna be alright. My opponent has almost all the mana. What are we discarding? Their hand is like very redundant. I think I'm discarding Omnath, Locus of Creation, just because it's a powerful magic card. Allora, I think I'm gonna... It's just the fact that graveyarding the land, it's... I think I'll yam. Ever, right? Buongiorno is nice. At the beginning of the day, you meet someone, you say buongiorno. You know, you say buongiorno. Whereas during the day, you see someone and you say ciao, because it's no more the beginning of the day anymore. That's kind of the difference. Let's play the Locus of Creation, shall we? By the way, chat, I didn't want to spoiler to you, but I think the Locus of Creation is pretty bad in this deck. Hello, I said hello, yeah, indeed. What's my favorite fruit? I love fruits. You know, actually, I just eat a lot of different fruits. Cherries are probably my favorite. Cherry. Cherry and what's the other one? Strawberry. Cherry and strawberry are above my favorite for sure. If Omnath gets banned, it's an investment. I don't think Omnath will ever be banned. Maybe in standard in like 6 months. Okay, I'm sparring for 4. Unfortunately, I can't make an extra land drop. That is pretty sad. Do you have good cherries in Italy? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. My aunt, she works in the country and she always brings me the best cherries ever, for real. Allora, cosa facciamo qua? Red, blue, black, white. I have to add green. How do I add green? With this overgrown tube. No, sta bunny. Allora, un attimino, green, white, Blood Crypt, Pay to Life. And then I'll play Nevmeza Renato. Hold on, Nevmezet. What's my favorite seafood? Allora, un attimino. Do I have an Uro in my graveyard already? Levate, porca boy. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get Uro, because Uro works well with Locus of Creation. Yeah, definitely. Linguini. It's linguine, very black. Linguine. Yeah, I mean, I should probably play 4 Growth Spiral if I want to be impressed with Omnath, Locus of Creation. I love to see Locus of Creation. I don't know exactly what it means. What's a Locus? Like, I know that a Locus is the Cloud Pulse or Locus. Anyway. I want to play Uro, Titans of Nature's Wrath. It's a focus point. Okay. Lend. I should have probably played Cobra first. Why didn't I play Cobra first? I'll play Cobra second. Not the best sequencing, but okay. I'll play a land. Get 4 mana. Actually, 5 mana. Oh, where's the charger? Sorry, I have to charge the computer. Cazzo, I'm gonna roping. Aspetta un attimo, I don't want to rope here. Allora, let's play Unearth Rampage. You sacrifice a creature. I'm kind of just playing cards. Here. I'll play Growth Spiral. See? Can I flashback Uro? I can't. I'll play Growth Spiral. No, don't explode, opponent. Let me play my 4/4. By the way, chat, if you ever think that playing Magic, like this type of Magic, the Gathering that we're playing right now, against the Omnath, Sultai, and then Omnath again, is a fun experience for you, you can't imagine how much fun is real Magic. Like, real Magic, like old Magic, is like really fun. Like, what we're doing right now, it's just like a 1% of the real Magic that you can live in your life. Like, the games that are happening here are just, it's like let's say you go to a restaurant, you eat an appetizer, and you leave, you know? You're like, oh, that was so good. It was just an appetizer. You know, real Magic the Gathering's like, I don't know, it's just a variety of decks, a variety of choices. Games last more than 4 turns sometimes. It's fun. Magic the Gathering is fun. It's fun. So if you think that this was it wasn't. It's just this is just one of these formats that we're playing these days until something will happen. Yeah. Do you like a risotto? Oh, Butt Shaper, you're a subscriber. I have an emoji with that. Look at that. Mango risotto. What do you think of 1 copy chance for glory in this deck? I think that it's not a very good Magic card. Opponent goes first. My hand has all the colors of Magic. I will press the button keep. Where is the cat? I don't know. I woke up, the cat was in here, probably has been sent to exile by my parents earlier. So that's great. I don't have to bother. It's actually the best scenario. Yesterday, I found my cat to be standing in this chair. And then I said, cat, go away, I have to sleep. And then my cat was trying to get into the room because apparently they like this chair. Did the cat steal my gelato? No gelatos. Nobody has ever stolen my gelato. I keep my gelato close to me all the time whenever I eat it. Bella mano de merda, opponent. Where can I find that? My thoughts on the Walking Dead secret lair. I couldn't care less. That is my final thought. That is my final thought. If there's honestly, as I said earlier, I couldn't care less, but unfortunately so many people talked about it that I had to care, and I had to, I don't want to say remove from the follower list all the people that, you know, talked about them, because there's just too many. I don't want to remove everybody, but definitely just, I don't know, for example, I don't know, just put them on the lower level of in the future when I have to read about them. That's my final thought about that thing. Okay, opponent, do you draw a spell? You didn't. Oi, 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 I can cast my 4/4 here. I think I am, like, right? I think I am. Allora, 2 danno. And then bam! Come si chiama? Yashar, an implacable earth. Elemental boar. You don't see elemental boars very often, but boom, there it is. And the funny thing is that people are upsetting about just like garbage cards that you can't buy. Like, who cares? Who cares if I can't buy a card that's bad? Like, I don't know. Do I have to, like, do I have to find a problem in everything in my life? Yeah, sure. Let's find a problem in everything in my life. I am banned. Yes, mucho grande cabeza. I am banned, everybody. I am banned, everybody. No. I don't. I think I don't ban anymore. I think my previous behavior was wrong, and I apologize to all the people that I unjustly banned. I am now a better person. Someone 5-0 the league with Rick today. Yeah, I saw that. Gregor is just the master troll. He's really the master troll of everybody. I love him. I'm so glad that he's part of the Magic community. Alright, chat, my opponent had access to Omnath Logos of Creation, and all I drew was lands. Which means that it's tough for Mengucci here. It's tough for Mengucci here. What do we do here? Do I play Thought Erasure? Do I play Thought Erasure, or do I play Nevmitsi? I think I'll play Nevmitsi, chat. I think I'll play Nevmitsi. So I'll go Fable Passage, add red. I'll grab a... Oh, swamp. I'll add blue. And then... I can play Nevmitsi Reborn. Probably should have not played Fable Passage there. Should have not played Fable Passage, right? Should not play Fable Passage. Yeah. Alright. Maybe I'm bluffing a Mystical Dispute this way. Big Brain Mango 09 bluffing. And then boom, getting with my 4/4. The feeling when you didn't get unbanned because you never got banned. Yeah, it's like the same thing when I don't know if you have that in other states as well, but here in the great country of Italia, very often they go like, oh, you didn't pay taxes last year? Or rather, like in the previous 3 years? This year, you can get a deal where if you pay taxes, you don't pay the fine, and you're like, oh, that's great, you know, But then you have the feeling where you did pay taxes and you didn't get anything back. And that's basically the same thing. Alright, now I have Mystical Dispute. Up, opponent. Be afraid. Be afraid of Mengucci 09. That's exactly how you mention Italians. No, Yofu, that's the opposite. I'm not. So all the people get to chill and not pay taxes until they tell, oh, now you can pay them and you have no fines. Whereas Mango09 was there and be like, oh, I did, Pippa Hands. Alright, Todd Erasure. Oh, that's a hand. Quante derecha say? That's incredible. Opponent kept 5 land there and never draw an extra land. They drew like 1 extra land in the top bow, like 1,000 cards. And niente, chat. This game is probably over, but that's okay. We always have another game. Also, me doing this will make so that I can cast Uro. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, this means that Renato. I like it. I like it. Do we go Sbarra here? I think so, yeah. You wish the official arena tournaments had limited. From what I understood, limited just... people just don't really watch coverage when there's limited. And that's, I think, all that matters. For example, I did the same. When there was PTs, I wasn't really watching draft. I was only watching standard or whatever, modern was it. I wasn't really watching Okay. My opponent doesn't have extra land, which is very good news for my deck. E allora attacco con tutti. You probably block, because otherwise you die to... Dai, come non blocchi? Ma chi sei? Alright, next. E va bene, let's just play a 3-3, or do you want to play a 4-4? I'll play a 4-4, whatever. And then I'll F6, and let's see how much bad you do in you here, opponent. You love watching draft. I mean, there's still draft. Like, you can watch plenty of streamer doing draft. It's just that it's not gonna be on popular. Yeah, I love to watch the draft. Me too. I love to watch the draft, but I wasn't that interested in games. Plus, often they like showed other people games without knowing what's in the deck. That also makes up for like a poor coverage point. And yeah, altogether just makes it for just wow. They didn't do anything. Wow, opponent got pretty unlucky there. Opponent got very unlucky. I mean, if you have to lose with that deck, you just have to be very unlucky, honestly. That's like the only way you can lose a game, I think. Okay, Green Bean, I'll play first. What you got? Attenzione, this is a good hand. This that you see here, it's a good hand, chat. Last game? Oh, why? Why last game? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Also, playing this deck just requires literally no brain power. So I'm having fun clicking buttons here. Have you braid around Scourge of the Sky Cleaves at all? I actually did. I did. In it was in standard like day 1, and it was like a list with basically it was like kind of a Death Shadow deck. Attenzione! Opponents playing Blue White Spirits, a deck I've played against in Modern a lot lately. Yeah, I mean, I like their hand. Their hand is pretty solid. Do I want to discard the Lord? There are other chances I know. I think I'm discarding the Lord here. I think I'll leave this on top. Yeah. I think I'll leave this on top. It's a good play next turn. Watcher of the Spheres. I'll play an Indata Thryome. And then I'll Thoughtseize the Erasure. They want the land. The land will fight for us, chat. This land here will fight for us. Allora, c'ho rosso, verde, bianco, blu. I think I will keep that land on top of the deck. When do you play with that new brown historic deck? When do I play with that deck? I don't know when I play with that deck. I don't even know what it is. It's a good deck. Marquesp. I just brewed this deck because I kept on watching Pioneer Niv Mizzet list, and I was like, I want to play with that deck. I want to play with that deck. I want to play with that deck. And fortunately, I do not stream with Magic Online, so I can play only historic. And yeah, I like to play with this deck here. Babini, my opponent's racing in the air. Although, thanks to my powerful 4-color rare, that mythic rare that we added to our deck, I can't even... Aspetta un attimo, am I dead this turn? Oh. Madonna mia. Chat. I think I'm almost dead here. I think I'm almost dead. Unless I find good cards with this Mizet Renato. Am I finding good cards with this Mizet Renato? I hope so. So, trigger. Grab. Prendo una foresta. Allora c'ho blue, red, black, white, green. See. I'll play with Mizet. Oh, actually, I forgot that I had mana in my pool. Alright, so I'll play with Mizet. What do we find? What do we find? What do we find? Allora. Can I cast Oath of Kayaya? Oath of Kayaya here. I got a 9. Allora. Oath of Kayaya here. I got a 9. The attack with all. I block this and then I die. Ah, no, ma che cazzo dico? I don't die. Alright. It's perfect. Perfect, right? Yeah. Play Oath of Kayaya. I'll kill the chain. And then I'm attacking with my Locus of Creation. Defeating Claire, and I couldn't have cast because I didn't have red mana. Okay. No, I can't go Uro and Oath. I don't have Cobra in play. I'm putting attacks with all. I'll be blocking the Watcher of the Sphere. And the Explode. Bam! Home nothing to Lotus Cobra. I was good. I mean, I guess you know who wins the... You know, guys, who won the game? It was Fable Passage. Fable Passage won me the game. Congratulations, Fable Passage. Thank you for your services. You're very much appreciated to the team. Great addition to the team. My sideboard doesn't have much against creature decks. We should be... Matchup against creature decks should be good for this deck. If I'm top X-Clab, I win the game. I gain 10 life with the Clarion. I just want to take less damage as possible here. Yeah. All you have to care is if you have all the colors of mana. We do, so that's a keep. Keep. Cap. Temple of Light Mount. You know... Oh, Lotus Cobra, nice! You want to learn, alright. The reason why I didn't do that is Clarion makes me gain 10 life, so I will win the game. 100% if I am top. So the only thing I want to do is taking less damage here. Is this deck most expensive deck in the format? Could be. Although it plays like only good cards, so you usually have these cards. Like it's not that you have to craft a Tantimber, Symbiosis, and oh. Varie carte di merda. Alright, you go first. I have almost all the color. By that I mean I don't have red. The mono brown deck you told me before. Alright, let's click on that link. Oh, a Guro 3 Grafdigger's Cage to begin with. That's funny. Is this like a Eldrazi-tron? Oh, that looks fun. This deck looks fun. Nice. Oh, sidetrack. Hey, how many did we win? We won 2 matches already. Which is more matches than I've won the whole stream on Saturday. You were playing Mono Brown today? Nice. Looks like a fun deck for sure. What's the worst deck in the format? Hey, I mean, oh wow, opponent's playing humans! Opponent's playing the actual factual humans! Wow, I love it. Humans is my favorite deck in Modern. I believe it's so strong in Modern. So strong in Modern. Goblins? What's Goblins? I've never seen that. I've never seen that deck. Okay, let's go, Uro. This is a classic play that happens in Modern, and why I'm so low on Thalia is that you play Thalia and your opponent plays Uro, and you feel so stupid because the Uro is so strong, and Thalia just doesn't stop it. No Mantis Rider, no Ether Vial. Metallic Kyle. Thank you, Metallic Kyle, for the 9 months. Says, good evening from Los Angeles. Nice, Metallic Kyle. You know that when life was normal, I went to Los Angeles twice for the Mythic Invitationals, Mythic Championships. It was I think it was Long Beach. I think it was Long Beach. Salubor 1 with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Salubor 1. Allora, prevent non combat damage that will be dealt to other target creatures you control. E allora also Kayaya. Kill that. Pa 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 pam pa pa pam 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 pa pam 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 pam. Tajik. I've played Tajik in what was called in Winota. We're playing Tajik in Winota. You know Looper? Oh, now you brought the wow, opponent played a card, it had like this huge emoji and an emoticon, and I was like, ooh, what card did my opponent played? It turns out it was a 2-3 vanilla. Can I play Uro? I can't. That's a shame. So, about the end warmer, Looper. Yesterday, I was trying to warm my hands, you know, like a normal person would. And you know what happened? You know what happened? The hand warmer factual burned. It was there. It was charging. You know, there was like this electric thing that charges it. And it starts smoking. And it was like all smokier. And it burned. It burned. So like the whole like room, but even like some of the house just like smelled of burn for even tonight. I was smelling it a bit. So now I have to buy new hand warmer. It wasn't great. I didn't love it. And yeah, now my hands are very cold in this stream, but I will try to pull it through, chat. I will try to pull it through. Allora, the Zangrath Rampage sucks, because they can just make a 1-1. Wow, they can even exile Uro. That's such a powerful combination. Oh, alright, let's go Angarth Ramp. Aspetta, no, sta buono. Let's go Maelstrom Pulse on the General Enforcer. Brutamborra. Niv Miser Reborn, you pay 5 mana. Play 6/6 flyer. You look at the top 10 cards, and you pick up all the cards that cost only 2 mana. Only 2 colors. Only 2 different colors. You cast all the cards that have 2 different colors. That's how that card works. It's much easier when you see than when you explain it, honestly. You wear gloves with cut fingers. The problem of wearing gloves with cut fingers is that, I don't know, it makes me think of, oh, I don't know, it's not someone that I don't know. I don't like it. Gloves with cut fingers. Opponent hasn't died yet. Opponent hasn't died yet, chat. Exactly, it doesn't work with 3+ colors. No, you can't pick up Nicol Bull as a Ravager or no Nath with it. You can only pick up, like, Thunder Rage or Angrath Rampage, Uro, Crazes, you know, those things. Fagin from Oliver Twist. I don't know what Fagin is, but yeah, probably that. So I don't want to be wearing them. Ok, che facciamo? Am I playing a Lotus Cobra? Boom, so I'm bringing back Giganta. Let's play land, like, play a Thought Erasure. And let's bring back Giganta. What's happening, Sidetrack? Well, I'm not a big fan of the copy paste. Keep the copy paste for canister, chat. Allora, opponente, are you dead? Ma che cazzo? Ma come heroic reinforcement? Wait. Wait a second, am I dead? Non me dire. Ambe. No, you know who's dead? My opponent's dead. It was close. It was much closer than we thought, chat. Oh, no, now no more. You hate the copy, but you love the pasta. Okay. Alright. No, die, don't make me time out. Don't make me time out, people. Please, I decided to change. I decided to be a good guy and not time out and ban anybody anymore. Let's just come to an agreement, you know, without having to use without having to enforce the law. Allora, my opponent's playing an aggro deck. I'm playing one Deputy Detention in my sideboard as a fight against an aggro deck. That's about it. That's great. What do you need Nisa for? It's just a mid-range card. It's not that needed. If you don't have it, don't craft it. You have to regulate the chat or it will degenerate. That's not true. My chat was always like the only rule that I have in my chat is to for the Italians non bestemmiare, which is a thing that doesn't exist in basically any other language. That's like the only rule that I have. So if you're not Italian, there's just no rule for you, and that's great. The only thing that I want is not that many people that complain about things. I really dislike people who complains. In general, just in life in general. Bobby, you know, that's a keep. I can't cast a single card, but that has never stopped me before. Do I bottom a Rogran Triome? Ma no, dai. Bottom this island. Dauntless Bodyguard. Check that out, chat. Okay, that's a Dauntless Bodyguard. It's a freebies. Oh no, my Thought Erasure. Alright, chat. To draw Forest. Yeah, Forest or I lose. Forest or I lose. Forest or I lose. Man, no, you guys said Forest, not green card. By the way, I'm cold, chat. I have to do something else. Do you see me here? Okay, you don't see me. I had to change, I was wearing shorts, but it's just too cold for wearing shorts. Now I'm wearing... What did I draw? Ma che merda. Very sad, Mango 09. Yeah, the hand warmer is burned. Yeah, Civ Masters, blasphemy, but that's like more of a thing that... Madonna che freddo. Alright, 8. I'm on 3 life? Ma come on 3 life? I wasn't even winning with the defeating Clarion because I'm putting as Tashi, the Legion's Edge. I lost the game against humans, so probably humans confirmed best deck in the format, chat. Where's the scarf? Should I be wearing the scarf? Yesterday, I actually picked this up yesterday. This was the original scarf from like all the mythic invitationals and such. This is the original scarf. That's usually only for winter, but it is just cold. It is only October, but it is cold. Odiobon, where are the lands? Alright, that's a keep. This is the OG scarf. Madonna mia. It's a strange smell. What is it? Keep. Do I bottom this Obstinate Bailoff? Actually, just bottom this guy, this weird 4/4 with weird abilities. I think so. Cards are all powerful. Who needs a hand warmer if you have a microwave? I don't understand that. Attenzione, chat. I'm about to cast Defending Clarion. I'm about to end this whole man's career, chat, with this Defending Clarion. I feel it. No! They take it! They take it away from me! They take it away from me! The boar hat. The boar hat still can come at some point in historic. Oh no! I don't know why I was excited. Honestly, there's literally no reason why I was excited to draw on the top land. I guess because I didn't want to lose 2 life. How strong is Omnath in historic? I mean, it depends on which deck. In my deck, very weak. Maybe if you build your deck up properly, it's a good card. Same thing in modern. People get excited about Omnath in modern. It's just one of the worst cards ever I played in that slot. But maybe if you build like a proper good deck that can exploit it, then Omnath is good. Mr. President MTG, you're live from Naples. Thanks, Mr. President, for the 12 month. Thank you so much. Allora, we have to figure how can I do the thing. Okay, I can do it like this. Mr. President, are we gonna celebrate this anniversary? I've submitted my deck for Grand Finals. Yes, it's Nif Too Light in Historic and Esper Doom in Standard. No, I'm joking, chat. I'm joking. I have never won a game in the last 6 months, so I'm not qualified for that event. President of Italy is a great fan. Yeah, the President of Italy. The Presidente. El Presidente. Did I draw a Clarion? I did. That's good. I didn't even notice. I was like, alright, I got 3 cards. I'll win the game somehow. I didn't figure that there was a Clarion in the mid. Me and your friends were playing a game where we had to name as many universities as possible. You forgot Naples? How? Did you remember Senigallia though? Did you remember Senigallia? The best city in the world. We even have Angarth Rampage to kill the cage. That's quite funny. How do we tap? Allora, rosso, bianco, e blu. The Fiending Clarion. Kill your board state, gain 6 life. You remember, that's very good. And then, chat, we make my opponent sacrifice an artifacto. Because Angrath Rampage just does it all. Just does it all. Just does it all. You lost to Nezahal the Primal Tide. Wait, what? Nezahal the Primal Tide? It's an old card, isn't it? I remember I was playing Paper Magic when there was Nezahal the Primal Tide. So that's, to me it's crazy that they don't ban Omnath in Standard because of sales. Like, who buys Standard? You buy Standard cards for your collection. Yeah, for example, I bought Omnath, but I didn't buy Omnath for Standard. I bought Omnath for Modern. Same thing with Uro, you know? Who cares if Uro is illegal in Standard? My local game store, I've asked them, hey, do you ever make like a Pioneer event? Because I kind of want to play this Niv to like in Pioneer, and they're like, no, I mean nobody has Pioneer cards. And I'm like, I guess it makes sense. Amkey Snake 7 with the 13 month. Thank you so much, Amkey Snake. Alright, Amkey Snake. Thank you. 13 months means Upload Spritz badge. I think I'm just passing here, and because my opponent probably has a burn spell for my Cobra, so yeah, Pioneer was pretty popular. I think the moment when Pioneer was the most popular was at the beginning. Then they started banning a card every month, and I think it stopped being popular. I think the banning kind of killed that. I don't know, at least in the locally for me. Okay, that's Very good. So here I can go Lotus Cobra. See? Let's see if it does resolve. It does. Now we can go Ketra Triome, get black mana, and cast Thought Erasure. What does my opponent have in hand? Beh, un altro sti mazzi de merda. I misunderstood my opponent's deck, I guess. Che palle. Do I get Golos? I have 2 Omnath. Yes. Oh, I wish. I wish I discarded Omnath. One thing that killed Pioneer was COVID. Oh, that's true. That's definitely true. That is a very true statement, that Hauntam Hammer. I still enjoy playing Pioneer, or at least, in theory, I would enjoy playing that deck. At least I can play the Fairy Time Traveler. It's a great magic card. Allora, dai, let's just play with Miser Reborn and hope that my opponent doesn't kill me. How does that sound? So I can go green. I have to add green and black. Now playing with Miser Renato. Hello, Simone. Okay, so I'm taking Angrath Rampage and Uro Titans of Nature's Wrath. And then it's your turn, opponent. Do your worst. Or maybe just don't do your worst. How about that? How about you don't do your worst? They're doing their worst, chat. They are doing their worst. They're doing their worst. I'm about to lose. I'm about to lose it all. Did you ever play Teferi Show and Tell? I remember I played it once. It wasn't very good. It was during quarantine, so it must have been like a million years ago. It must have been in April or something. Oh wow, is that a second Omnath? Like, you didn't have anything better to do? Oh, because you went out 4 mana again. Oh, that's smart. Wow, Pun is very smart. Alright, chat. I'll teach you a way to understand if your opponent is very smart or not. This is a very, very true lesson. Okay, my opponent nickname ends with SS on, which means that comes from the north of Europe. People in north of Europe are the smartest person in the world. For, like, it's not even close. On average, the people from north of Europe with the rest of the world. So if your opponent names end with SS on, it means that they will play perfect, and you should never play around them making a mistake, ever. Okay. Now that that's understood, let's continue. I don't have a single land, unfortunately. That sucks, honestly. Because I really wanted to get land drop con sti cazzo de cobra, puttana boia. Allora. Wait, I can't even cast Master Pulse because I don't have black mana. Madonna mia. It's a disaster. Let's just find a land with this. I can cast... I don't cast anything. Come on, 1, 2, 3 lands. Lands! No! Another black card! I lose! I lose. GG. Been a pleasure. I said on average, by the way. I said on average. You should really, you know, it's... Opponent's on 23, definitely. I mean, I would have loved to just... If I had a land here, I would have been in okay shape, because I could have gone Maelstrom Pulse on this. I mean, and then Thought Erasure. I think I would have actually, like... I don't want to say I would have won the game, but I would have been in a great shape. You're average? No, I said in average. Does Denmark count as north? Oh, that's very much north, of course. E che madonna, però... Affanculo. Alright, I can see the game. Let's go to game number 2, where I don't really want to do much. Maybe just think... Alright, so the Phoenix Clarion for sure goes out. Okay, on the play, I think I'll keep in Oath of Kaya. I'll bring in the Nissa, Shadow of Bows, and the Thoughtseize. From reading the news lately, Vertaro, it's pretty easy to feel smart, I think, where you live. I have that feeling. I have that feeling. No, what's north of Europe? Let me draw a line to divide Europe. I mean, Italy is definitely south of Europe, and I don't know about France because Paris is pretty high, but I don't feel like France. I don't feel like I don't feel that France is north of Europe. So maybe you can draw the line exactly at Upper France. That is the line. But I wouldn't count England as north of Europe either. So I would say that north of Europe, I don't know, I mean, England, it's even. Hmm, I don't know. From reading the news, I don't feel like calling UK people very smart on average as well. I think no, Belgium is smart. Yeah, Belgium, I can draw the line there. No. UK is not part of the European Union. It's different. Still geographically Europe. Scotland is super dope. Okay, I can get behind that. I mean, Sweden, of course. I mean, all the Scandinavia region is definitely north. I think Denmark also is count as north. Every time I meet a person from Denmark, he's like the most rich person and smart person in ever. Like it's not even actually close. Actually, I had the same experience with people from the Netherlands. People from the Netherlands also gave me the same experience with people from Denmark. Ooh, I ate a land drop. So it's even a very good land, by the way. It is a very good land here. Wow. I feel actual factual lucky. Grab in a swamp. And then bam, thought sees you. What you got? I'll discard that powerful enchantment. Niv Mizio, unfortunately I have to graveyard it because I don't have a lens to cast it. Every time you meet a person from the Netherlands, they speak perfect English, they're very tall, and they have a very expensive watch. That's just what happens. That's it. No other things, it's just 100% 100% of the times they will be doing it or having those things. Unless the battlefield tapped, adding white mana because why not, and then attacking for 2. The Portuguese doesn't. No, Mr. Simba. We're all together. We're all in the same boat of south of Europe, Mr. Simba. Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece. Not play a shard there to disable passage. I don't think so, because this is sacrifice non-land permanent. Non-land permanent. Oh, we don't suck. We don't suck. But on average, we are. On average, we are less smart than people in the north of Europe. That was my whole thing. Yeah, I would say the Balkanian is called East. Yeah, all that region is probably east of Europe. Polish, Czech Republic. I guess the battle. Oh, it's tapped. Wow, that was a severe lag there. Loved it. And then I'll pass the turn. Glug 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 glug. All right, they have lots of mana there. What you gonna do with all that mana? What you gonna do with all that mana, opponent? All right, looks like they're not casting. Oh, maybe they are. Oh no, it's mountain. No, don't cast ultimatum, te prego. No ultimatum. No! Come on, opponent, you didn't have anything. I discarded every card you had. I discarded everything you had. No. Pengu. Pega. I think it's over, chat. I think it's over. Pepe got Pepe hands, Pepe D. I would have probably lost no matter what, because I have nothing but this weird 4-4. Alright, it's been a wonderful experience. It's been a wonderful experience, chat. We've beat a bunch of tier 5 decks, and we've lost every time I got paired against the Omnath Cobra. So that is it for Constructed on Mango09 channel. There will be one day where we'll be back enjoying, actual factual enjoying